There's a warning not to move the mosque in Lower Manhattan, coming from the man who's now the public face of that project. Imam Faisal Ralph telling an interviewer on CNN that changing locations would spark anger in the Muslim community, especially overseas. Here he is with Soledad O'Brien.
There is a certain anger here, no doubt. But if we don't do this right, anger will explode in the world.
He said that last night. Tim Brown's the former New York City fireman who responded to the attacks at the World Trade Center the morning of September 11th. And good morning to you.
Hi.
You saw and heard him last night. Your
Right.
reaction was what, Tim?
Right. Well, I mean, he tried to extort America right there. What it brings up in my mind is that we just paid to fly him around the world to gin up the Muslim world and to so that he could come back and threaten us.
Referring to the State Department funded trip. That
Sure.
I think that was his third on taxpayer dollars going back to 2007.
So long. This guy is not a moderate. He's not a moderate Muslim at all.
I want to play a clip of, let me get to the 9/11 families in a moment here, but first listen to this aspect from the interview last night too.
Sure.
It is not our intention to create more conflict. This is our intention to say we as Muslims, we as American Muslims, want to contribute to the rebuilding of Lower Manhattan. We want to enhance relationships with our American non-Muslim fellow countrymen. We want to forge better relationships, and we want to be part of the solution.
He says we are ready and willing to be part of the solution. That sounds like a moderate. You disagree?
Oh yeah, well, he sounds like a moderate. He's a tax evading, terrorist sympathizing, Armani wearing slumlord who partners with criminals and wants to build a Tower of Triumph on the graveyard of my friends.
That is a whole lot in one sentence.
And it's true. It's all true. It's all true. Why isn't the IRS investigating him now?
They might be. Do you know that they're not?
I don't know that they're not. But where?
Because you're alleging that he's a tax evader and
sure, they're claiming the apartment is a church. Their tiny little one-bedroom apartment fits 500 worshipers.
He is also saying that he is making a concerted effort to reaching out to the families who are victims living with the scars. First, Tim, then I'll get you to react, the Imam, on that.
I understand the sensitivity of the people. I really do, and I'm very, very concerned about it. We've reached out and still reaching out to 9/11 families.
Have you talked to 9/11 families who have spoken to him with this outreach?
He has. I mean, we met with him in the beginning, and he lied to us in the beginning, months and months ago.
How so?
Oh, he lied to us about the money more than once. Deborah Burlingame and I met with him. We met with Sharif El Gamal. They lied to us. They told us 5 different answers about the money. And he's, you know, oh, boo-hoo, poor Imam. I feel sorry for him. Are you kidding me? These families lost their innocent loved one, their fathers and their sons and their daughters that just went to work that day. And the hero firemen and policemen. Those are the victims. This Imam is not.
The one thing he conceded last night is that he says the money will come domestically, will not come from overseas. That's what he said last night. He said last night and also in the New York Times that we're going to be able to see the paperwork and we'll know.
Sure we are. Just like they told us where the $4.85 million came from. Sharif El Gamal, the owner of the property, already said the money might come from Iran. He already said that.
You know, I wonder if this thing's ever going to be built. The guy who bought the property initially is saying, if you give me a better offer, I'll sell it.
He's a businessman.
It's a business. That's what he said.
That's right. And he doesn't want the spotlight on him either. He's been trying to avoid it.
Tim, thank you for coming in today. You mentioned Deborah Burlingame. She's on with Megan a little later today on America Live, so stay tuned for that this afternoon.
Thank
Tim,
you,
good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
It's 9/11 again.
To all the families, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.